The Office of Education Quality Assurance has met with stakeholders in the education sector to develop an academic calendar for the 2025-2026 session. The engagement is geared towards developing a new calendar that reflects the views and expectations of these stakeholders. In his welcome address, the coordinating director of the Office of Education Quality Assurance, Mr. Remy Abdul, stressed the importance of collaboration in designing an academic calendar that ensures efficiency and stability in Lagos State schools.
There will be an analysis of their concerns, and we'll be able to come up with aggregation of their opinions and come up with a calendar that is, binding, that is workable, that is implementable in Lagos State. Is involvement of all the stakeholders at the planning stage so that they could take ownership of the process and be ready to be responsible for the production of this calendar and abide by it at the end of the day.
To meet up with that global standard that there is a particular number of days that school must open in what we refer to as a term. And I think without coming together to sit down and ensure that we put on the table all the necessary indices in order to arrive at that duration of time that we accommodate all these indices in order to meet up with that global standard.
Okay, it is when you do something in the absence of others that they say, I was not there. But this time around, we are all there. We have over 20 private school associations represented here and actively involved in the preparation of this calendar. And in the process, it is expected that each association should be able to protect the interests that they serve.
Director of the Basic Education Service Department, Mrs. Abosede Adumasi, reassured stakeholders that the final academic calendar would be designed to support academic excellence, students' well-being, and holistic learner development across Lagos State.
You agree with me that if you have one, you're going to have a good planning and organization. It helps teachers and staff stay organized and on track for the session. A well-structured academic calendar is essential for enhancing educational excellence as it promotes planning, organization, and effective time management, ultimately leading to better student outcome, teachers' effectiveness, and institutional success.
The Lagos State government and Ministry of Education has really got it right by inviting us, not just us, but other stakeholders, to be part of the drafting of the calendar in which we work with. It has been a very good thing.
A review of last year's calendar development process and the 2025-2026 academic guidelines were presented.
You will all agree with me that the first ever stakeholder meeting on the 2024-2025 academic calendar, this current year calendar, was held on Friday 22nd of March 2024. And then we brought this option back to the stakeholder at the second and final stakeholders meeting. And at that meeting, we all agreed with option C. We all adopted option C, and which form our present academic calendar.
It is something that is going to be at a unique level. We have been following it in the time past, and it is very, very working for the progress of education in Lagos State, both at the primary level and the secondary level of either the public or the private sector. It has been working for us as far as Lagos State is concerned.
The appropriate department of government, agency of government, which is the OEQ in charge of that, wants the input of all education stakeholders in drawing the plan for the next academic session. It's like a schedule that all schools, be it private or public, must follow. It won't all go well for private schools to go on break so time, different from that of public schools. So it's a uniform timetable of events throughout the academic session.
With these guidelines, the minimum number of learning days remains 180, the midterm break remains 1 week, and school resumption after the New Year break will be in the second week of January.